Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we're going to be talking about Hedera Hashgraph, or Hbar if you will. And yeah, I mean, before we fully jump in here, I just want to let you guys know that with my website, NCashOfficial.com, I'm thinking about doing things a little bit differently. So first off, right now, I am charging about $85 for my full bundle pack. Now, I do have all of the products individually wrapped up there so that you guys could pretty much not spend over $5 if you wanted to get certain products. But I do want to know your guys' opinions down in the comments below. If you guys do want me to do a subscription-based point or something like that with it, I'm very curious to know that. But with that being said, let's just jump into it and let's talk about a few things. So, listen, Bitcoin, in my opinion, is going to be moving a lot more in this month. I think that this is the month where everything changes. In fact, I think that this is probably the key month to watch for with a lot of these assets, especially Hbar. I've discussed this multiple times why, November and December are very key to watch for in crypto. These are the two most bullish overall months for crypto, and we are walking right into it. Holding some of the biggest gems that have not made significant gains just yet. That, of course, is Hbar, XLM, XRP, a few other assets as well. But for the most part, Hbar is one of those very undervalued gems. Well, let's talk about Hbar actually, and let's talk about a few things. So, I told you guys multiple times on this channel, and just to reiterate things a little bit more, Matic is up 10,000+% year to date, and this is one of those assets where I told you guys when we originally were pretty much making videos on Matic a lot in the past. I don't talk too much about this asset anymore because it already made massive gains this year. Just to give you guys a little bit of a base point, we were buying this under 30 cents before it moved all the way to almost $2.50 exact. Now again, we were purchasing back here pretty much at 10 to 30 cents. And a lot of people were kind of skeptical with this. They were like, well, this is just not moving. It was a whole month of just no movement at all. And then all of a sudden, we got this massive breakout. And during this entire time, I was making videos saying, look at the ecosystem continuing to grow and grow and grow and grow. It is only a matter of time before the price action continues along with that. And right now, we are seeing the same thing, except with Hbar. In fact, check this out. So I know that this is going to load a little bit slow, but it is what it is. My internet is kind of garbage right now. We are in the middle of a storm again. We have been getting hammered with storms lately, but it is what it is. But check this out, right? With Hashport, which I've talked about this little bit of a integration for some time now. This is pretty cool because a lot of these assets that we're talking about in terms of connecting them through the infrastructure development, this is pretty key to watch for in terms of interoperability. But we're seeing this announcement. We're pleased to announce that Polygon will be joining as a validator. Polygon is the leading platform for Ethereum scaling and infrastructure development. Now, this is great to see because along with this is a massive ecosystem upgrade for a lot of things in terms of that interoperability as well, like I said, and it also provides a lot more in terms of the scalability approach for something like Polygon. Now, a lot of people are saying, fantastic news, congrats to the Hashport and Polygon teams, cross-chain possibilities, look out. Yes, cross-chain interoperability is the biggest thing to really kind of watch for. And right now, witnessing real-time ecosystem being built. And that is the main point here. We are seeing an ecosystem being brought out and built fully behind closed doors with Hbar, Ethereum, Matic, and so many more. We have so much more to really kind of look forward to from Hashport, of course. This is a huge network, and I'm very excited for this. And again, like I said, watch for the price action to follow with Hbar. Now, we have a few other things to really kind of talk about as well. Like I said, I do apologize. Internet's pretty slow right now. I saw Hedera Governing Council. Now, if you guys were, unaware here, Ripple, Brooks, and Twistle, I hope that I said his name right, blockchain is the key to payments. Blockchain brings together financial institutions and fintechs to deliver last-mile financial inclusion. Okay, so listen closely to what he is saying here. And also, this is from DBS, just so you guys know. Now, of course, he is talking about Ripple. He's the managing director for Ripple. Brooks Entwistle, right? Listen to this.
My name is Brooks Entwistle. I'm the Managing Director for Ripple for both APAC and MENA. Blockchain is the key to payments going forward, especially cross-border payments. We at Ripple are an enterprise software company connecting senders and receivers on the Ripple network around the globe. Blockchain technology enables you to move money faster, with more certainty, cheaper, and importantly, more environmentally friendly. We're super excited about the network that we've built. We have big financial institutions on the network, and we have classic cutting-edge fintechs and PSPs on our network as well, all working together with one goal, which is to move value across the internet as fast and efficiently as possible.
Now, I just want to really quick, just reiterate what he just said. As fast and as efficient as possible. How do you achieve that? Okay, I get XRP's doing great things. They're a great overall network, and their projects are fairly reasonable as well. Very great overall company and asset. Like I said, very high support for XRP. I'm a huge holder of XRP. But when we're talking about the efficiency standpoint, the fastest standpoint, the greenest standpoint, where are we looking at? We are looking at Hedera, Hashgraph, or Hbar. And of course, this is from DBS themselves. Now, of course, he goes on to talk more and more about DeFi and pretty much what's happening over in Asia and the growth of adoption. But when we're talking about the key to payments, Hedera Hashgraph has set themselves up and, honestly, from an overall perspective, positioned themselves perfectly for mass adoption through the banking sector. In fact, if you go watch my update on the DBS stuff, you could actually hear me talk about the connections through major banking finance around the world with Hbar. They're doing great things. Now, I also want to talk to you guys about some other things in regards to this update here. This comes from LimeChain HQ, and please bear with me, like I said. Having found a trusty and capable development and client delivery partner, Hedera is determined to continue expanding its technology and help reshape the DLT landscape. Now, if you guys missed this update, this is actually pretty cool to say the least. The arrival of Bitcoin in 2009 sparked a revolution that introduced a new world, the world of a new way of exchanging value, an electronic cash system designed to address the flaws in the established financial system. It also gave birth to the fastest growing technology fields today, blockchain and the broader sector of distributed ledger technologies. Now, here is Blockchain 2.0. The origin of Hedera Hashgraph can be traced back to 2015 to 2016 and the invention of Hashgraph protocol by Dr. Lehman Baird. Now, the thing that's happening with a lot of this market is that everybody's kind of still thinking that, Bitcoin and Ethereum are going to be the future of this space. A lot of people compare Ethereum to the future of the internet and whatever, but that's not the case here. In fact, when we're looking at Hedera, it is the most sustainable DLT for enterprise use case to date. There is nothing better than it. There is nothing that is doing better than it, except for PA. Of course, there's assets doing better in terms of PA. But we do see here, bringing LimeChain on board. With the scope of the project growing rapidly, Hedera needed leading blockchain developers capable of building world-class software applications on the protocol. LimeChain stood out from the crowd with an impressive record of completed blockchain projects and a highly experienced development team. Hedera eventually found an opportunity to bring the experienced team as an external technology partner and open source contributor. We were just particularly impressed in terms of the experience and the scope of experience in the work that they have done to the date. All right? Now, they worked extensively on Ethereum Baseline and other blockchain networks such as Polkadot, and we always wanted to do the same work together. The opportunity for collaboration first came when Hedera agreed to an open source demo on how the Hedera consensus service could be utilized to integrate existing corporate systems together for the supply chain use case. And now, if you guys have missed it, supply chain is a huge problem right now. In this case, Microsoft Dynamics ERP and Google Sheets. The demo was put together by the LimeChain team, which impressed with their ability to deliver a quality project or a product in a timely manner. LimeChain was then or later offered to become an open source contributor to core Hedera services functionality. Now, the main point that I really want to talk to you guys about is the future of what is going to be happening here. The number of transactions that are done on the Hedera network in such a short period of time is quite remarkable for the space. The kinds of applications that are getting built on top of this are really meaningful, including applications that track specific populations at schools and universities and help manage COVID-19 breakouts or outbreaks. With public and private organizations increasingly warming up to the idea of using distributed ledger technologies, the demand for DLT solutions capable of operating at scale is poised to grow, and with its unconventional approach, Hedera is shaping up to be one of the prime candidates to address that demand. And that is exactly what I just explained to you. When we're looking at DLTs, nothing is leading up to the name that Hedera has put in the game for DLTs. I've discussed this multiple times. DLTs is beyond what, most blockchain technologies could even achieve. So when we're talking about Hedera Hashgraph, they're focused on the DLT space. They are the most utilized enterprise-grade DLT out there. They are focused on really kind of disrupting massive markets and global enterprise. And I think that this is shaping up to be one of the most incredible assets that we have seen come out to date in crypto. Now, I also want to talk to you guys a little bit about something else in regards to Hedera Hashgraph, and this is this NFT platform, Axis. Now, we've discussed Axis in the past, but check this out. There are many projects I love in the Hedera NFT space, but one sticks out as the sleeping giant, and that's NCashOfficial. Expert team with executive-level enterprise experience, successful tech startup experience, and collectibles and gaming industry experience. Check this out. This is pretty cool, right? Now, again, we do see our co-founder, CEO, and president of Sony, Disney, IMAX, CP+B, Tribal DDB, Found It, Future, Tail Lab, yeah, FSX, and Breaker. We also see Alex OK, co-founder, chief operations officer, former owner and president, Forever 21, investor and philanthropist, Brian Selzer, head of Metaverse, former co-founder and president, Augmento, acquired by Apple, now ArcKit, and then Chris Grandidge, I hope that I'm saying these names right, co-founder and CEO of Revive. So there's a huge bunch of names on their executive team. Now, of course, we also see, them talking about what they're doing in regards to Hedera Hashgraph. Of course, when we're talking about Hbar, it stretches way beyond NFTs, but this is a huge innovation to it. And of course, they got, featured on Forbes. Now check this out. Featured on Vogue, Forbes, NASDAQ, and LA Times. Partnered with Bollywood, West Coast Customs, official West Coast Customs, of course, and more. Building a metaverse to be integrated with VR, AR, and NFTs, marketplace, gaming, and more. Building P2E games built on Hedera. This is incredible, to say the least. When we're talking about a lot of these NFT games that are being built in this scene, a lot of them have poor and terrible, overall graphics. And just imagine, okay? Just imagine when you get to the point where the games are in full HD, they're something bigger than, say for so Fortnite, right? Because Fortnite was the big leading name in esports. Wait until something comes out that is just as big, or if not bigger than that, and it's built on something like Hedera. Just imagine the value that will be unlocked. Building a full TCG trading card game with collectible cards tied to NFTs on Hedera, launching an AI-based trading card grading platform linked to Hashgraph for the TCG industry, building a native iOS and Android app with built-in wallets and NFT display. Also, holders of Axis Metacore NFTs have special abilities in the Axis Metaverse, and of course, Diamond can build marketplaces and experiences. Gold can build city-states. Antimatter can host metaverse worlds. Kryptonite can create entirely new constellations. This is incredible, to say the least, and it continues on and on and on. This is going to continue to grow at an astronomical rate. I am extremely excited for the future of Hedera and this NFT space. I don't need to tell you guys how valuable an NFT marketplace or ecosystem could become at scale. Because when we're talking about the NFT platforms that are already in this space, we go and look at things like, for an example, Solana. Solana is doing incredibly well. I've always discussed this, and I've always talked about how Solana could essentially be the leading, catalyst for the NFT system to really be integrated more and more throughout this entire, space. But when we're talking about Hedera Hashgraph being the leading name for NFTs, just imagine how big it could be if they're doing something better or bigger than anything that we have seen in this space, which just seems like they're doing that right now. It honestly looks like the metaverse which a lot of people have been talking about, is going to be built within the Hedera ecosystem. And if that is the case, right, the metaverse is being built on Hedera. Hello, Aeon. Hello, metaverse. Hello, future. This is going to be massive. Create, explore, play, and trade on the first ever completely tokenized virtual world. Hello, metaverse. If that is the case, just imagine where Hedera will be the leading name on the top 10 list. I'm just saying it right now. We will easily be in the top 5, similar to Solana. Just imagine the value that will be unlocked in terms of the price point that it will be at that figure. Now, with that being said, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night, wherever you guys are. And just be with this. Nick, peace out, guys.